What are you not talking about?
I don't know why you're
How
supporting
can you
them.
saying that? I brought you here.
You brought me
How
here.
can you say?
You brought me here.
It's
I
your
brought you
misbehavior.
here.
Your misbehavior. Your misbehavior.
Rubbish.
That is what you keep doing.
Right.
Is that what a married woman will do?
Let's go.
Look at where you brought us. Eh? Can you bring me out these things like this?
Let us sort it
Sort what out.
Yes.
Sort what out. I wish I listened to my mother. I'm telling you.
It's too late.
It's too late
It's
for
too
what?
late to
Look
cry.
at this useless thing.
Don't call my son
He
useless.
is useless. This boy.
That is a lie.
I'm not this person. I don't know who this boy is.
He's your only son. You support outsiders instead of us. Your flesh and blood.
This one,
Have
my
everything.
flesh.
Calm down. Please, can we calm down, please?
Thank you, madam.
I started hearing you from outside. It doesn't have to come to this.
It has to come to
Please,
this.
can we calm down and talk like adults, please? Shall we? Young lady.
Rubbish! Leave him alone! You are confused. Tomorrow you will say it's my husband. Next tomorrow you will tell me it's John. You are a confused human being.
She is not. You stop that. I will make sure I restore your dignity.
What dignity?
I will make sure about
What
that.
dignity?
But your son has taken from
Mr.
her.
Judy or whatever you call yourself.
Huh?
What exactly do you want from us? Tell me. Talk. Name your price. Every poor man like you has usually have a price. What do you want, Mr. Judy? Talk. Dollars. Pounds. Euro. Naira. Name your price. I will
Stop
pay you
it!
off.
Stop it! This
I'm
minute!
going to destroy my family name.
What are you talking about?
Never.
How can you embarrass me like this in public?
So I'm so sorry.
You're always doing
This
this.
is a woman of integrity. That's why I'm keeping quiet.
Stop crying. It's okay. It's fine. Mr. Felix, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mima.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
Welcome,
us.
and Mrs. Felix, right? Your wife? Okay. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Okay, and this is your son? Yes. All right, welcome. Okay. Oh, Mr. Trudy, did I get that right? Okay, welcome. Welcome, and this is your own daughter. All right. Okay. The first thing I must say is that when we are angry, when we are annoyed, nothing good comes out of it. There's no good that ever comes out of being angry. You cannot think straight or take sane decisions when you are upset. So as much as possible, please let's keep tempers down. There's nothing that cannot be resolved under the earth. There's nothing that's not happened before. So please, let's take it easy and talk and see what we can do to move forward. I'd like to start from you, sir. I got a report a few days ago from Mr. Trudy that your son got his daughter, who was your housemaid, pregnant. I'd like to know what happened from you.
Well, thank you very much, Mima. And thank you for having us here. And I must apologize about what happened earlier. Back to your question. I must say that I'm not amazed. Yes, I'm not amazed, Mima, because as a man of my own house, I cannot be undermined by my wife and her son. Yes. I give orders, this boy does things, and I want to discipline him. The mother refuses. I was raised well. Yes. My parents trained me well. The good book says, spare the rod and spoil the child. But what does this woman do? This boy once took away 50,000, a whole 50,000 the mother supported. That at his age he needed money.
To enjoy himself.
To enjoy himself. You can hear her. How can you bring up a child like this? Now see the fact. I've just come back from Dubai. I'm supposed to be resting. But what do I hear? Gossip from neighbors. See the shame this boy and the mother they're bringing to me. I don't even know what the matter is about. I don't even know anything that's happened. But I'm just hearing from neighbors, this has happened, this has not happened. All these scandals, all these things. And I'm asking her, where is Lizzie? She cannot tell me. She's telling me, Lizzie, left in the middle of the night. How can a child who lived with you, and I keep telling her, show this girl love. She is like a daughter to us. What does she say to me? Lizzie left in the middle of the night. I don't know what to make out of anything. I don't know what to say. You know? But one thing I'm certain is, I went and I started doing my investigations. And here they are. And we must get to the root of this matter today.
Yes.
Investigation indeed.
Thank you, sir. Let me let you speak. So what happened?
You know what amazes me is that the head of the family, my husband, talking like this, like a chicken.
Madam.
You know what really annoys me? You choose to believe outsiders instead of us. Your family, your flesh and blood. This girl is a witch. And you will suffer.
Madam.
She's trying to destroy my home. No. I will not let that happen. I will not allow you to destroy my family name.
Madam.
It would not happen.
Madam, please. No name calling. Remember that she's pregnant. You are upsetting her and you are really scaring her.
Pregnant for who?
And these words are
She's
too harsh.
carrying a bastard child.
No, ma'am. There's no child that is a bastard. Please stop.
Then my son is not the father.
He is.
Please stop. We've not heard.
What actually happened is this, madam. I noticed changes in her body. She sleeps more than the usual time instead of her to work. I brought her into my family to work for me. She's a slave.
No.
Slave.
Yes, that is what she is.
Slave. Can you hear yourself?
And all of a sudden, I noticed that she's been sleeping and she disappeared. She left my house without my consent. When she left, I did my findings. And I found out that she's been mingling with boys in the area. All these useless boys. Area boys. Boys from the ghetto. A type.
Your son is an area boy.
No.
Area boy.
If you like, you take their side. I don't care. But the truth is my son is innocent. And he has done nothing wrong.
He has done nothing?
Exactly.
He has done nothing.
Exactly.
Calm down, please. So you don't believe that your son got her pregnant?
Yes. He's never around.
Okay. Madam.
Well, she left with her pregnancy. That is all I have to say.
Don't be scared. Calm down. Okay, Mr. Chudi, let's hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Felix, I respect you.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm my daughter here. She's only one I have. My wife has been sick for a long time now and left the children on my care to take care of them. On the contrary, things was not going the way it's supposed to. My daughter here decided to take a job.
Just to support you.
To support the family. By taking the job. But to my surprise, when she came back home with this pregnancy, so when I inquired from her, and she told me that he's her boss son named Brian, that forced her
That's him.
and raped her. When the mother discovered her pregnancy, she hurried and threw her away and drove her out of her house.
Mrs. Felix threw her out. Okay.
At the middle of the night, without nothing.
Really?
Just imagine. So wicked. I was don't know what to do about it. So I decided to bring her down to the house.
Yeah. That's not right. Please calm down, sir. Please calm down. Calm down. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Calm down. Here you are safe. Okay? This is a non-judgmental zone. This is a safe place. Right? You don't have to be afraid. So please tell me, what happened to you?
She has nothing to say.
Lizzie, my daughter, please go on. Go on. Sorry.
Please stop crying.
It's also the one night I'm not in my house chores. I took my bed to sleep. After praying some minutes, Brian, he entered my room. He entered my room smelling like a drunkard. He bounced on me and started making sexual advances on me. I tried to escape, but he threw me back and gave me a hot slap. He pushed me and tore my nightgown into shreds. He used the pillow to suffocate me until I fainted.
Oh, I'm
The
so
next
sorry.
morning, I saw Madame and Brian beside me. I was a mouth full of blood. She want me not to tell anybody, especially her husband.
You are mad.
One more word from you. Shut up, Barbara. One more word from you. You see the other side of this, Felix.
Madam, you are a mother. This
Nonsense.
is somebody's child.
Not a mother to a girl from the ghetto.
This is somebody's child. No. This is becoming unacceptable.
Wickedness.
This is becoming unacceptable, madam. Please control your temper.
So she's lying.
Please let her speak.
That was how I lost my virginity. It's now became a routine that when I knew that Brian was sexually abusing me.
So she knew. Madam.
She warned him to be careful of me. That since he lied with me, he should be using condoms.
Wow.
And when she found out that I was pregnant, she sent me out of the house in the middle of the night.
Lies. Lies.
Oh, please stop crying. Please stop crying.
You left my house without my consent. She left my house without my consent. She left my house without my consent. You disappeared.
You're a wicked woman, Barbara. You're a wicked woman.
A woman with a heart of gold. That is who I am.
Gold my foot.
Madam,
Gold
no.
my foot.
No, please, madam. No. You are a mother. You are bigger than this.
I'm a mother
Please.
to a child
Yes.
from the ghetto.
She is also someone's child. Could you please calm down? Please stop
Shedding
crying.
crocodile tears.
Okay, forgive. Brian, I believe in equity and fair justice. What you have caused Abi, you marry her.
Never.
It will happen.
Never.
It will happen.
Never.
How old was I when I married you? How old? Brian, you marry her. You're my in-law. Sorry. What has done has been done. Brian will marry your daughter. My daughter, stop crying. Yeah?
You better don't let him fool you.
Fool
My
us.
son is a graduate.
Graduate. It will happen.
Brian,
Give me-
my son,
Mama.
a graduate,
Oh, no, Chaco.
to marry a girl from the ghetto.
He did not know. He did not know. It will happen.
Right. Let's take a moment here to calm tempers down. We have a young lady in the house that has been sexually assaulted by the son of those she went to work for.
Well, from the situation of things, there's something wrong in that family where the girl is working. This kind of thing, it's shameful.
It is.
Let me stop at that for now.
Okay.
Well, as a matter of fact, the government has provided laws that are made and established to protect rape victims because it's really a source of concern to everybody. In fact, in the northern states, we have the penal code because it's a crime actually to rape any person, be it a male or a female. We have the penal code in the north, we have the criminal code applicable to the southern states, then we have the criminal law of Lagos State that's applicable there. Then in Abuja here, we have the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act that's been established. We also have a case to support it. We have Popular versus State. Now, the fact is that there are some elements or some things that need to be done by rape victims in order to prove their case, which is go to the police. First things first, go to the hospital to do diagnostic to determine, there should be a medical report showing that you indeed were raped, and even if there are clothes or pictures or blood or anything, pictures of all that should be taken. But in the case of our client here, obviously she was afraid and scared and threatened by the wife of the man or the mother of the son in this instance. So that fear actually is one of the number one cause that make rape victims impossible. In fact, it's impossible for them to come out because they are scared. Okay, what will happen to their lives? Their whole life will be changed. Okay, but the stigma is also something, and this person is in a financial power over her. So the elements that actually enabled her to keep quiet is something that is really shouldn't actually be encouraged, because if she cannot speak out, how will she be protected? So it's really a very sad story, but I'm hoping that eventually we can find a viable solution that would help her, help the family, because now she's pregnant with the child and the mother is denying everything, and the mother can deny all this because there is no proof or evidence. But of course, even the baby comes out, we can always do a DNA test to show that the son was
before the baby is born.
Exactly, they can do. There's a type of test they can do, right? Yeah. So it's really a very sad situation.
Mima, wallahi, I'm very saddened. This one touched my hemoglobin. You see, as a matter of telepathy, I always prong at rape issues. But in this instance, I think I'll blame the girl. Yeah, well, because I have watched her when she came to the office and we was sharing crocodile tears. Pastor and purpose, let us find the root causes of this program, which is the rape. We prong at rape as at the instance. So, and a man should have self-control. So you a little to the left and a little to the right. But surely, I think we should blame this lady. This thing happened severally, from what she said. What happened in the first instance, she didn't raise alarm. It was sweetening her. But now, because she is a rich family, she wants to turn the table around so that they can siphon the big man.
Okay, let me take you back.
Haba, don't take me, I don't have transport.
Did you hear the husband of that woman?
It's quite okay.
He has been telling his wife to take this girl as their daughter.
Of course, they took it.
Did you see?
Did the daughter take them as their family?
You are talking about her dressing. If she has been well taken care of, she will have looked better than that.
That is
what
not
she's
true,
wearing is not
Remember
revealing.
her parents is bedridden.
We are not looking at another angle to this whole thing. How about the baby that is involved? What happens to that child?
Hey, wallahi, I pity the baby.
Who is
Wallahi.
going to care for that pregnancy, antenatal visits, delivery, and even taking care of the child? And at 17, we don't even really like girls to be married and pregnant because they may not even have finished developing properly. You will now end up, if she does not get proper care, she may end up dead trying to have that child, or VVF, you know. So that's another crucial factor in what we're discussing. Well, the truth is this. If looking at it from Malam Ajebo's point of view, the mistake she made was not raising an alarm when it happened immediately because she was too scared to do that. But for the benefit of those out there that this may have happened to, it's not something that you should stomach and allow to continue. It's better you run away or you raise alarm, right? And then the mistake that because we now have rape victims that end up pregnant because they are even too ashamed to talk about it. If you are raped, and I'm saying this to every young woman or even man out there, there are what we call centers now. We even have a register now for sexual offenders. She said, well, so when it happens to you, first of all, it's not your fault. Secondly, you didn't do anything wrong. Number 3, you should not be ashamed. Go and get help. Go to a hospital fast because when you are raped, HIV is hanging in the balance. Pregnancy is there. You don't want a child that is born out of that kind of painful experience. The ripple effects are usually horrible long term. So the first thing to do is to raise an alarm from the moment it happens. The second is to seek medical attention. Go straight to any hospital and tell them this has happened to me. They'll take pictures, they'll get the police involved.
Simple as shutting a car.
They'll take semen samples and all that. Then they'll put you on antiretroviral drugs and put you on medication that will make sure you don't get pregnant. Because we don't know now what these people may have dropped on you or in you. In this case now, I think we should be able to find a mid-ground because we've not even heard from the boy. We don't even know if he's taking responsibility or not. But the father of the boy is actually very responsible and a kind man because he's not in support of what his wife is doing. All right then, thank you so much. Let's get back to the clients. Brian, please tell me, is she lying? What is your side of this story? And what would you like us to do with this situation?
Thank you, Mima, for the opportunity to be heard.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess it's time for the truth to be heard.
Okay.
Well, actually, what they said, what she said, were not actually wrong.
Okay. So you're admitting that you actually forcefully had sex with her?
It happened only once, ma.
Okay.
It happened only once.
Okay.
I was drunk that day. I really...
Once is enough to pregnant a girl.
It was a mistake, Dad.
Mistake.
Support your son for once.
Support what? Ajo wines. Wicked woman.
Madam, please don't do this. It's not good for both children the way you're behaving. This is somebody's child too.
Just accept your responsibility.
So
Accept.
Brian, tell us, what would you like to do?
I really want to apologize, Mom.
Okay.
Mom, leave me. It's high time. Dad, I want to beg them, her, for the things I put her through.
That's an honorable thing.
Dad, please forgive me. Forgive me, forgive me, Lizzie.
Son of a sorry.
I was under the influence of alcohol. I'm very sorry, please. I'm very, very sorry. I did not know what I was doing. Please forgive me, sir. Forgive me, Dad. Forgive me. I'm very sorry, Lizzie. Please pardon me. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the responsibility of the child. It's my baby. I will marry her. Oh, good. Please.
You've made me proud. You're a very courageous and strong young man. Please take a seat.
You're truly my son.
I appreciate you. That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do.
For this singular act you have done, Mr. Chude, right now I have her account. I'm going to transfer the sum of 2 million so that she gives it to you. You take care of her. Okay? Thank you. You're welcome.
Never.
Instead of looking at this as a bad thing, why don't you look at the other side of things? This is your only child, and you have a grandchild on the way. That's a blessing. There's a new member of your family on the way. That's a blessing.
What will people say?
Please calm down. Please calm down.
My grandchild.
There you have it. Well, the process has started. We have a long way to go, but we are going in the right direction. Let's be careful about our decision and choices, because you know what? What goes around definitely comes around.